time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Here you go, Tiger.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
Hurry.
Slam.
They are going for it. It's Tannehill. And he finds Julius Thomas. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They get 28 yards on that one. And the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Yeah, baby. Boom. Single. 17.
Run.
Check him out. He's going to sit right over the middle. Watch the middle.
Tiger.
Hey, watch that.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there and made a key play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be knocked down sideways. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Shotgun here for McCown. And this is caught by Curse. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. 2nd down now after the pass completion.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Let's go.
Again, they'll throw with McCown. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
They run with Powell. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep your defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now McCown looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Powell. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Here's McCown. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Watch number 29.
On 1st down, McCown. Now he's flushed out left. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal here. This is a 26-yard attempt. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they kick it through to take the lead. There is a little bit of time left, though, here in the second quarter.
And while they're concerned about not giving up a big return or giving up points themselves going into the half, how good do they feel, though, putting points on the board themselves right near the end of the first half?
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now.
Here we go. 28.
3 down.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So they will accept the penalty and move
That's
forward.
where you belong. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Now let's go.
To throw is McCown.
Got three.
He's just
Three
going to
down,
dump
three
this
down.
one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down
we
at
got
the
four. We got
21,
four.
just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Let's go.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Double tight.
And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's McCown to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. McCown. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, Took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Here we go now. Over. Now, let me go.
They run for it. Here's Powell. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Boom, 90.
3 down.
No. Check. Patriot.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Bilal Powell, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Point after now from Catanzaro. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And out come the Dolphins now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Hey, we got
Run.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Man left.
Yo.
Alert. 3 down.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Julius Thomas, 43 yards. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was the prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
And New York set to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But when they the art of positioning, sometimes it's all.
And he lost the football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
After the fumble recovery, here's McCown. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. That one goes for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. Room here to run. 20. 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. So out now come the Jets. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Detroit! Detroit!
Hey, check.
Leopard! Leopard! Hurry up!
McCown to throw on second down. And that is incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's third and short.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they're able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
He's got Curse. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. So they're on that play offensively. They were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let them know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
All right, here we go. Gun!
They'll give it here to his running back. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
All right, here we go.
McCown throwing on second.
Hey, watch the slip.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And a big hit at the end of that one. He's knocked down hard, right near the 27.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Hey, let's get that ball, D.
He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? Take care of it. Rest of the game. And it does get in your mind a little bit. And sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tacklers.
And the defenders know it, too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know what the rule is. First guy hold up the runner. Everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now McCown. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
All right, here we go.
Now McCown got to have this one. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Now let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Watch tight. Tight end's right.
And
Watch
on the
tight.
outside,
Tight
they're
end's
playing
right.
press coverage.
All right, here we go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ndamukong Suh in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So now here come the Dolphins. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
That's how hungry my appetite is. Yeah. I cut the drama out my energy. Focus on it, inner me, never on. I done sacrificed my love life. Look, I cut the drama out my energy. Focus on it,